Have you ever moved in with someone, maybe a friend, a partner, or even a relative, thinking you could trust them, only to realize, too late, that they never saw you as an equal? Maybe you shared your money, your home, your secrets, because you believed in the friendship. But behind the kindness was something else. Selfishness, control, maybe even betrayal. If that hits close to home, the brothers Grimm told a story about this over 200 years ago. A simple tale, a cat, a mouse, and a warning we still need today. A cat once convinced a trusting mouse to live with him as friends. "We must prepare for winter," the cat said, and together they stored a pot of fat beneath the altar of a church. Soon after, the cat claimed he had to attend a christening. But instead of visiting any family, he went straight to the church and licked the top off their stored fat. When the mouse asked what the baby was named, the cat coolly replied, "Top off." Twice more, the cat made the same excuse, each time eating more of the fat. The names he gave, half gone, and finally, all gone, winter came. The hungry mouse suggested they finally eat from their pot, only to discover it empty. Now, realizing the truth, the mouse confronted the cat. But before she could finish the word, all gone, the cat turned on her and swallowed her whole. This tale comes from early 19th century Germany and was one of the first stories collected by the brothers Grimm in their famous Children's and Household Tales, published in 1812. It was based on an oral story told by Gretchen Wild, one of the many women who helped preserve folk wisdom that would have otherwise been lost to time. These weren't just bedtime stories. They were tools for survival. Tales like this taught people how to recognize danger, especially when it came dressed as friendship. You may not be a mouse, and no one's asking you to hide fat under a church altar. But maybe you've had this experience. You moved in with someone you thought you could trust. You paid rent together, split bills, maybe shared a car, a business, or even a bank account. At first, it felt like a partnership, but slowly, you noticed red flags, money disappearing, stories that didn't add up, affection that felt manipulative. They had excuses, always charming, always just enough to keep you quiet, until the day comes when the fridge is empty, the account is drained, or your heart is broken, and you realize they were taking from the start. You ignored your gut. You gave them the benefit of the doubt. And now, the damage is done. This story isn't about cats and mice. It's about trust. Real trust isn't built in a day. It's not proven through words. It's proven over time, through consistent, respectful actions. As the saying goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Respect is earned. Trust is earned. And once broken, it rarely comes back whole. So if you're in a relationship, a friendship, a business, or even a family dynamic where you're always giving and they're always taking, take a moment to step back. Ask yourself, am I the mouse in this story? Because the truth is, people show you who they are. You just have to believe them the first time. Don't wait for the pot to be empty. Don't wait until it's all gone. Start paying attention, start setting boundaries, and surround yourself with those who prove they're trustworthy, not just say they are. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. On this channel, we retell ancient fables and forgotten fairy tales, revealing the emotional truth behind the stories we thought we knew. Because wisdom doesn't age, and healing starts with awareness.